Welcome to another episode of iCreate Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Haney, a.k.a. Mr. H.O.D. himself. And today we sitting down with my boy, Stunta Boy. What it do?
What's up, man? What's up?
So, people know you as Stunta Boy.
Yeah.
Who is Kevin when the cameras are off?
Kevin is Stunta. I'm the same person, cameras off, cameras on, man, to be honest with you. You know, I'm me, man. I'm a father. I'm a God-fearing man. I'm a hooper. I'm an artist. I'm a producer. I'm an author. I'm a poet. I'm a director. I'm a man of many things.
At what point did you realize music wasn't just a hobby, it could actually change your life?
In jail. In jail, man. Was locked up, started rapping, and I had grown men facing time, forget about their reality for a little minute, listening to my music, I healed people listening to my music. For real, man. People have made friendships through my music.
Right.
Yeah.
What's one song you made that means the most to you, but fans probably overlook?
That's tough, boy. I got plenty of them, man. As a gospel artist, man, it'd probably be Motion.
Okay.
Be Motion, man. Motion's a hit. Y'all gotta go check that out, man, if you ain't heard of it. Motion's a hit, man. It's just, I don't know, man.
That's one you feel like most fans overlook?
Yeah.
Why you feel like they overlooked that one?
Because I think that's like one of the hardest songs I done dropped in a long time. And I get told about other songs more than that Motion. Yeah.
If someone only heard one Stunta Boy record, which one tells your story the best?
Probably would be Hoop Geek.
Hoop Geek?
Yep.
That's the one you just did the video for, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Hoop Geek. Why Hoop Geek?
Cause Hoop Geek I really talked about, like people overlooking me, people doubting me, I talk more than just music, more than just God, in that song. It was more so my struggles of always going against the grain. Everybody was going this way, I always went this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Not following the crowd.
For sure.
You openly represent God. Has that ever cost you opportunities in the industry?
Cost me?
Yeah. Like, nah, Stunta, I mean, we like your music, bro, but you gotta talk about this.
Yeah, when I decided to go gospel, I was at a good point in my career.
Okay.
I was going back and forth between here and Atlanta. I had just got a co-sign from Ugly Money online, went out there and performed and stuff. Stuff was going good for me in that lane. When I switched to gospel, my streams went down. But man, the opportunities done went up. I'm getting paid.
Right.
I'm getting paid, boy. God been blessing me, man. I've been getting booked. So I wouldn't say that. I gained more than I lost.
Okay. Now, wasn't you signed at one point?
Yeah.
Who was that you were signed with?
Truly Blessed Entertainment.
Truly Blessed Entertainment. Now, was you doing gospel then, or was you doing?
I was doing secular
Okay.
music, ironically. Okay. I still drop my music through Truly Blessed Entertainment. Still drop my music through them. Me and the CEO, shout out Detox, man. That's like my best friend, man. We still locked in.
Oh, okay.
You know.
So with that being your best friend, was there paperwork involved or no paperwork involved?
Nah, it was paperwork involved.
Oh, okay. So this is just a long-lasting contract and friendship that y'all just worked.
The contract being ended.
Oh, okay.
Contract being ended. It's just, you know, something I got. You know, Detox taught me everything I know.
Okay.
You know, he taught me how to produce. He taught me how to engineer, how to carry myself as an artist, as a brand, represent myself. Things happened to where we weren't able to continue what we were doing, but I'm still rocking with Tox, man. I'm rocking with Tox, man. Like I told him, I either blow up independent, you know, or I re-sign with bro, you know. Unless somebody come with something crazy like a major label with something that makes sense. We ain't doing no 360s.
Okay. What's harder, living your faith in private or representing it publicly?
Most definitely living your faith in private. You know, when you're in the public, it's eyes on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God judges a man based off his heart. You know, what's done behind closed doors when no one's watching. You know, I'm not perfect. That's why I try not to give off that. You know, when you have a light on you, people tend to see you as less human.
Yeah. One mistake could be a downfall.
Yeah.
We've seen that happen multiple times.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So I always like to utter, you get what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect.
Right.
And the thing about this walk is to show and represent that Jesus can take someone who's not perfect and build them up and make them anew. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? I may not be perfect, but I'm nothing like I was a year and a few months ago.
Right. You different every day. Every day is something different.
For sure.
We wake up every day like I ain't dealing with this shit today. Not no more.
Man.
Have you ever felt pressure to water down your music just to reach a bigger audience?
No. Nah, man.
It's like that's just your lane. You sticking with.
I was doing secular music already, and in my opinion, I was doing good at it. You know, I made this decision.
Right.
You know, and what gives me such confidence in what I'm doing is because I know that Jesus himself personally came to me and asked me to do this. So anytime I'm doing it, I know I'm going to be successful with this.
Right.
I know it. So it's, you know, I ain't worried about that at all.
Some of your videos go crazy online. Did you expect to become an influencer or that just happened?
Nah, I've been saying that. I've been telling my pops since I came home from jail
that you was going
that I was gonna blow. And now I don't know how. Right. I didn't know how it was gonna happen. You know, this is before basketball, any of that. I didn't know how things was gonna take off. You get what I'm saying? But this is just the beginning, though. That's the crazy part. Like what y'all seeing right now is literally like the small. I'm gonna do so much for this city, man. You know, that's my purpose. You know, is the getting my family out of the hood or the you know, being able to provide. That's the small part of my journey. You know, that's the small part. I want to do a lot for this city and this world.
Okay. Now, how did this trend become along that you got going on the internet? Stunta Boy, day 550 of ask a Stunta Boy to give me a trip to Disney.
Man, it's crazy, man. Listen.
How did that start? Let's talk about that.
So I do a lot in the community. You know, I'm actually dressed like this because I just got through helping a single mother of four move. And
that's tight.
so I do a lot in the community. I got a nonprofit called Hoop Geeks. Me and my guy Dante Little. Shout out Coach Little. But the kids love me, man. So one of the kids inboxed me. You know, I just noticed day one of asking Stunta Boy for a Saran. I'm like, man, what is a Saran, right? I see it, it's like 12 in the morning. Let me Google what a Saran is. It's like $4,000. I'm like, man, what do they think? Boy, they think I got it. I'm like, man. So, you know, I did a video to it.
Right.
Because it was funny. And then next thing
I
you
seen
know.
the video. I was like, what is this around?
Man, my inbox just gets flooded, man. Just flooded, bro. So I'm gonna do a video every day, man. Every day I'm gonna do a video, you know, and who knows, man, you know, maybe later on down the line we might fulfill some of these, you know. Stunta don't forget nothing, man.
What's the biggest misconception people have about going viral?
That you'll get money, you know. That'd be the biggest thing. And a lot of things have to do with where you're at too. You know, you go viral in LA, depending on what you're going viral for, you probably are on. You get what I'm saying? You go viral in Africa, you know, who knows how long it'll take.
Right.
But yeah, that's the biggest misconception, bro. They think because you got millions of views
that you
got millions of dollars.
Right. And it don't work like that, unfortunately.
It don't work like that at all, man.
Because listen, if we got $1 for every follower we had, boy, we'd be straight, won't we?
I'll be getting that Saran, maybe.
Listen.
For real.
Have you ever posted something you knew would get people talking just to spark the conversation?
No.
Okay.
No, not just to spark the conversation. Now I posted something I knew would get people talking. You know,
right.
I make niggas go viral. You know, so I mixtape you. I know that's gonna get people talking. We gonna post that.
So you're not just an artist. You got businesses too. When did you realize ownership was more important than popularity?
I've pretty much always have known that, but it really goes back to, you know, seeing my father work so hard, you know, build himself up within the company for it to all be snatched from him.
Right.
My father is 65 years old and he still works hard every single day. You know, one of the hardest working men I know, but I don't want to work that hard.
That's a fact.
Just being honest with you, man.
With all the tools that we got nowadays,
and
listen.
You know, I'm just thinking, you know, even back then, you know, with my pops, you know, everybody in my family is college graduates, you know, doctors, degrees, very intelligent people, and they're very calculated, you know, and organized. You get what I'm saying? And I take risk. I've always been like that. And, so I just learned, you know, working for yourself is always better. Cause even if I'm struggling and living paycheck to paycheck, I'm living off my own creativity.
Right.
I'm living off my own thoughts, my own movements.
Yeah.
And that
you ain't gonna let yourself
you.
sit there and dwell and not having nothing or taking care of responsibility.
Because you're doing something that fuels you. Whether when you're working for another, what I've noticed working for a job is you literally get stripped. You know, everything's spiritual in life and people forget that. And when you're working and spending your energy on something that's not feeding you back, like a job is not feeding you back. You're spending what 60 hours out of your week, you know, on this job to give you a paycheck that you don't get paid for. That when you give that energy for that day, you're not getting that energy back that day.
Right.
You gotta wait 2 weeks to a week
to get paid for some shit that you went through at work
never
last
has
week.
made sense to me
That's
since
crazy.
a child. It never made sense to me. You get what I'm saying? But the crazy part about it is, you know who doesn't get paid? Who gets paid right then and there? The boss.
The boss, right?
He gets paid right then and there. So man, and I got some on me.
You got some of that air freshener.
Come on,
I got something in the car.
I always pull it out. I don't know if the camera can see it. We're gonna zoom in on that, but that's that
good.
stunt on them, man.
Yeah,
Earth freshener. I got that Mr. Forever for the ladies, cause everyone needs they Mr. Forever. And we got that holy water. One spray get you into heaven.
Well, that's a hell of a marketing right there. One spray get you to heaven. Give me the whole bottle.
Hey. And that's a joke, by the way. You gotta take Jesus into your heart.
For real, you gotta
save
him
to get into heaven. But
do you think Indianapolis supports its own enough, or do artists have to leave here to get seen?
For a long time I was an advocate of you gotta leave. I blew up in Atlanta. Shout out Zaytoven. Had me come out there, perform, posted me. I blew up. I had 1,200 followers when I went out there. I came back home over the weekend with 10.2K. So I was a big advocate of that. But now they're pouring into this city. They actually want this city to start being more of a powerhouse and for entertainment and stuff like that. They're putting a lot of money into the downtowns. They're 10th Street and these hoods that were in the downtown, they're revamping those out and moving people out, raising the rent and stuff. So I think this city is becoming the city to be at, actually. And there's so much talent down here that is really crazy. I'm talking about from drawing to music to dance to photography and film. And it's just, we don't have the information. We get all the information late. So, but once we get that information, our creativity is like no other. It's like no other, so people starting to tap in and starting to see that. So that's a beautiful thing for the city. I think just like these other cities when they first popped off, it's gonna be somebody that pops off through the door, and all the artists who have been consistent over these years and putting in these work, they're all going to, reap the benefits. For sure. The ones who deserve it, for real.
Who's one Indianapolis artist you believe deserves way more recognition?
Outside of myself.
Outside of yourself.
Wow. Man. I would have to say 4200 Corey.
Okay.
I think he's been doing and I'm just being honest, man. I think from his photography to his film to how he promotes his music to his performances.
That's Buddy that got that. I'm
Everything,
a Naptown baby. Yeah, that shit hard.
Everything about him, how he involves his family, his mother in his music. He gives me Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, man. That's somebody that's very marketable for this city, man.
Is there anybody in the city you've had issues with that you would sit down and have a conversation with today?
If there was somebody in this city that I had issues with, I wouldn't give them any camera time.
Okay.
I would call them personally and try to settle those issues already. So they're either settled or we couldn't come into an agreement, and I don't talk to them no more.
Okay. What's the biggest lesson fatherhood, family, or life has taught you over the last few years?
Patience, boy. Patience. That's the first and foremost, man. Kids don't care, bruh. The world could be ending. Bills piled up to here. Y'all getting kicked out tomorrow. Kids don't care. They want to play.
They want to play. They don't see what we go through. They don't see it.
They want to play. They don't even understand, man. So patience over everything, man. Patience and also not being so hard on yourself. And then lastly, one thing I learned about kids: if you stay in your child's life, you'll never need for anything. The more you take care of your child, the more God will take care of you. The more you hold up your end as a father of that child, the more he'll hold up his end as a father of you. So for the youngins out here who run away from that responsibility, that may be your direct issue to why you can't prosper. Be in your kids' lives.
Do you ever get any backlash for the life that you live now versus the life you used to live?
Yeah. The life I used to live, I could do whatever I wanted on the internet and I wouldn't get any backlash for it, I could do whatever. Cuss, fight, post embarrassing people in embarrassing situations. I can do whatever. Now everything, I'm held accountable for every little thing. I post a basketball clip and I'm cussing in the clip. I'm getting a long paragraph from some random person in my inbox about how God doesn't want a believer represented. And it's right, it's true. You get what I'm saying? With great power comes great responsibility. That's what comes with, you positioning yourself as a leader in the community or of the people, especially when you're dealing with the kids. But for sure, judgment.
How do you handle the judgment?
If it's real, if it's raw, I take heed to it and better myself. Like with the cussing, when I'm on that court, boy.
That's a different.
When I'm on that court, I am a different animal. Like who you see sitting right here.
But they said you was trash though.
On the court, hey, listen. They can say whatever they want. 300 million.
No, don't you shoot left-handed?
Yeah.
You left-handed, right?
Yeah.
They said left-hand niggas is trash.
That's cool. Again, 300 million.
300 million what?
I did 300 million last year. What
Views?
did they do? Yeah.
Oh. What was you doing, like on the court?
What did they do? And traveled for this basketball. So
Oh, okay. So would you play it overseas or something like that?
I played in the ABA. But I'm talking about just getting booked.
Right.
I played in Washington.
So they book you to come and play.
Yeah, I played in Orlando. Shout out CHH Ballers. Played with I Am Mac, MJM John. Shout out my dog. He just got signed to Shaq's Dunk League. But yeah.
How serious are
I'm
you
raw
about
with that
basketball?
ball, man. Huh?
How serious are you about basketball?
As of right now in my life, man, basketball is a means of me to connect with these youth, and it's a stress reliever for me. I'm as serious as the game takes me. I'm not trying to go to the NBA, that's dead, for me. I ain't trying to go overseas, but I love street ball. I love the events. I love the crowd, the energy. I love 1v1. I most definitely would play in the next chapter or something like that, which I've had talks with Fricka about that, maybe that happens or I'm on BRP, shout out my guy 5, man.
Who gave you the toughest matchup you ever had on the court?
Who gave me the toughest matchup I ever had on the court? If we talking about like the serious hoopers I've played in my life, the toughest matchup on the court I would say would be Frigga. I'd say it'd be Frigga, man. And that's just because Bro, Frigga comes with dogs every time. He come with dogs, man. So, you know, you really don't even get your time with him. Last time I played, he had the twins out there. Them twins, boy, they play like they in prison.
So you said listen, bro, and this is only from comments that I see, but they say you trash, right? Mm-hmm. So are you the person that's getting picked first, or you bringing the ball?
Or I'm what?
Bringing the ball.
I'm not bringing the ball for sure. And I'm not the person getting picked first. No. You know who I am? Let me tell you who I am, okay? Remember Boondocks, right?
Yeah.
Remember that kid with the goggles who dropped like 60 on Riley?
You said you him?
I'm that kid with the goggles who dropped 60 on Riley. All of y'all hoopers, y'all was in school and stuff. Y'all thought y'all was cool because y'all got to leave class early and suit up to go play ball. I didn't get to make it. I was bad. I went to ISS. But when we got to them gyms outside of school, I terrorized y'all. Y'all know what's up.
I need somebody to verify this. If you watching this episode right now,
I'm so cold at basketball. I'm so cold at basketball. There are legends about me. Legends. I once picked up a team full of Chinese and white people. Not the good white people, neither. The uncoordinated white people in prison. And beat a team full of real hoopers with Jackie Chan's on.
Yeah, right.
AD is my witness, man. AD is my witness. If you know AD, man, if you know my guy, he will vouch for this, bro. I've done legendary things with that ball, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm real life gifted. I ain't never been trained, none of that.
Are you one of them Instagram hoopers who only post everything they make?
Yes. Yes. You thought I was gonna lie? Yes. I'm not posting. The only way I'm posting, but this is the thing, it is authentic, because this is the real. This is the real, right? If I'm playing somebody that matters, right? Like somebody that does what I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna post both our clips.
Okay.
I'm not. But if I'm in the gym and you're Frederick, you know, from Subway at the YMCA, and Frederick from Subway rips me, I'm not posting Frederick from Subway ripping me.
Why, bro?
I'm not posting. For what?
You gotta post the L's.
For what, man?
You gotta post the L's.
I post my L's.
Okay. All right.
There just don't be a lot. Or this what happened.
I'm imagining three niggas right now that I know can tear your ass up in basketball.
All right, you imagine.
You know my boy Perry? You know Perry? Perry.
Listen.
Perry.
This is all I'm gonna say.
My little brother will take.
This is all I'm gonna say. The L's that I've taken, they somehow didn't end up on camera.
If I call Perry right now, he'd be like, man, bro, I'll get that nigga buckets.
And I'll still make Perry go viral. Yeah. Perry can give me a bucket, and then when he get on Instagram, it's gonna be a whole highlight tape of Perry getting done bad.
I don't think that's gonna happen, man.
And then this is what's gonna happen, right? This is the thing about me. You gonna get a crowd of people, or you gonna get the biggest amount of people you can get.
What if you go out there and get cooked?
Huh?
What if you go out there and get cooked?
Listen, man. Listen.
You ain't never went on the court and got cooked?
I've never gotten cooked in my life.
On the court?
I've lost.
But you ain't
never gotten cooked.
You never got cooked?
Never. And I played. We're hoopers, man. Ask G5 about me, man. They invited me to the pro runs and stuff. They stopped inviting me because I felt myself one day and I said something
What you say, Stunta, man?
I said, pass the ball. And this nigga, I didn't know this nigga was a dog for real.
I just told him to pass the ball like
he beat with G5. He beat with G5, man. He beat And bro, forgive me for not remembering your name, bro, because my respect for you is through the roof now. I know who you are for real. I didn't know who he was.
Okay.
Bro.
So you told him to pass the ball.
Hold on, I gotta find who this dude. He beat are you familiar with the 1v1 scene? He beat Rob Coleon, man. Man. But anyways, yeah, I told him pass the ball, man. I think that's why they didn't invite me back to the room.
How do you say it? Because why is that a reason not to invite you back?
I said it like, bro, you gotta understand, I don't care who you are.
So
like,
how you say it? I want to know.
I said that shit like, see, I just cussed. See, when it comes to basketball, bro, like, I'm a different person, bro, I'm telling you.
So
like,
what did you say?
I pass the ball, nigga. I probably said something like that. Nigga, pass the ball. Or something. And then the nigga checked me immediately. And immediately, I realized I messed up.
So
like, I immediately realized, bro, I messed up.
What did he say to you?
Huh?
What'd he say to you?
He just was like, man, like, and I ain't even gonna lie, it's respect to bro. Because now that I know who bro is, he could have like really went in on me.
Right.
Like he could have been like, man, you ain't nobody. You ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Like, yeah, you better be lucky
blessed you here.
Yeah.
Graced with our presence. You feel me? Like, but he just was like, man, like, it's real deal pro.
This is a real deal pro shit, bro.
This is around the time where I realized ABA, don't nobody respect ABA. I got signed to the ABA, boy. I thought I was popping.
Right.
Nobody care about the ABA, man. If you ain't went overseas, D1, G League, NBA, they ain't really respecting. The TBT and stuff like that, TBL, they respect more than the ABA, you know. But he was like, bro, it's real deal pros, man, with the boo trying to work. That's what he told me. In other words, nigga, run up and down this court.
Right, and shut up, nigga. You get the ball if you just so happen to get the ball.
You feel me?
Unless you get a rebound.
You
better keep it to yourself.
You the sixth option.
Right. Damn, he done did you like that. That's crazy.
The first option, we go to him twice.
Man, what's something you had to unlearn to become the man you are today?
Unlearn?
Yeah.
Unlearn. Wow. Boy, where you get these questions off? ChatGPT?
No, sir. No,
unlearn,
sir.
Man. I would have to say I had to unlearn how I love people. If that makes sense. I was raised in a very healthy environment, you know. In all honesty, in all actuality, I really love everyone. I love everyone first. I had to, I guess, if you put it in that term, I had to learn to cut that. Like, I had to learn to have a boundary with people. Because I was always used to people having boundaries with me, but I wasn't used to setting my own.
So you was overextending yourself to other people, but you trying to get access to them, it was kind of like a wall right there.
It was a boundary, you know, which is all right. It's all right, but I didn't have any of my own, man. I just really let people deal with me how they seem fit, you know. So yeah, I think I had to unlearn that of setting my own boundary.
Right.
For real.
Not giving people too much access to you.
Yeah. Keeping my energy real.
What's one decision that completely changed the direction of your life?
February 13th, 2017 at 9:03 in the morning. When I broke into that Christian family's house. Yep. Yep. Got me incarcerated.
How long?
I went to jail. I was in jail for 7 months. I signed a 9-year plea. 6 years house arrest, 3 years probation. I violated. Got sent to Miami Correctional Facility to level 1. I was in a level 1 for 1 week. I did some Malcolm X stuff.
What you mean?
And, it was a racist cop. Shout out Sergeant Cannon. You know who you are, man. And he did some racist stuff, trying to get a bunch of inmates caught up. I found the rules, got signatures from people that worked there, coached a bunch of the inmates on what to say when they went to DHB. They still found everybody guilty, but it put a target on my back. And then he wrote me up for some BS, aiding and abetting. Some dudes was smoking in the bathroom. I was standing in the bathroom trying to use it, and he caught the dude smoking and said I was going to hit it. And, wrote me up for aiding and abetting, and got me sent to the back. Dude paid the other dude to take the charge, so I was supposed to get sent back to the level 1. They never sent me. Gave me something in the mail talking about failure to adjust, wouldn't explain what that meant to me, and then kept me in a maximum level 4 prison with only 18 months left of my sentence. And I only had a 2-year sentence, and I had no prior convictions. My points was nowhere near for me to be in a maximum prison.
Right.
You know, if I would have died, they would have just cut my family a check.
Damn.
Yep.
What's something you've accomplished that people in Indianapolis don't give you enough credit for?
Oh, wow. Creating a social media influencer environment. I think I'm a pioneer of that. You know, I started doing content in 2022. Pulling the cameras out, coming with the cameras on the stands and shooting, and you know, I used to get made fun of for that stuff. They used to, who you think you are, and then bring up somebody from outside of here that's doing that.
Right.
You know, and now to see so many people, you know, pushing that, you know, doing those type of things, man, it's a beautiful thing. But I don't think I get my flowers as being, you know, the pioneer of that.
When it's all said and done, what do you want Stunta Boy's legacy to be?
You can do whatever you put your mind to, literally. A man of God that saved souls, that brought thousands to Christ, a father, and a leader in his community.
Got one more question for you. If you had the mic and couldn't be interrupted for 60 seconds, what would you say to the city?
Stop hating on each other. Start looking at one another as brothers and sisters, no matter what race. Connect with like-minded individuals in what you're trying to do. Be someone's support. Support each other. Stop looking for other people to come into our city and do something for us, and come together and do it for ourselves. To the OGs, put your money into the young people. I'm not saying stop putting money into yourself, but you've had your time, you know, invest into the younger people invest what you know now into them so that they don't make the same mistakes and stop trying to be the man or the woman, And to the young people, listen, take heed, understand that it's people that's been there before and done that before. And they may not know how to do it like you, but they can give you pointers of how to do what you do in a smoother way, One
thing I gotta say about you, you're very determined. Ever since I was first introduced to you, I respect that about you. So determined that you even walk up to police officers and give them goddamn air fresheners. Boy, you better stay.
Man, that's a therapy for me though, bro. Like, people don't understand. One thing people don't know about me is I went viral in 2016, 15. I got snatched up by the police. I went viral on Facebook. My sister happened to be, I had missed the bus. She was pulling up to get me, and the police officer snatched me up as she was pulling up, and she followed us. And he had took us to the CVS where I guess I fit a description, which I didn't even fit the description. And when he had to let me go, he slammed me on the back of the truck, and she took a picture of it, right? So like, I've been dealing, this has happened to me about 3-4 times in my life, on the way I used to play for the Indy Met. I never made it on the actual court during the season, but I was training with them and stuff. I just caught my case. But prior to that, I was walking from practice, got snatched up by them during the wintertime, kept me out there in ice, did me real bad. So I've been through a lot with the police. So it's a therapy for me, man, walking up and talking to them, and understanding that they're human just like me. And like my dad said, the reason why I was afraid of them is because I was doing wrong myself. So understanding that I ain't doing wrong no more. I have nothing to be afraid of anymore.
I ain't got nothing on me. I could come up to you, have a normal conversation.
And go in your pockets,
So did the police officer buy that? Or you just
They have. Oh, okay. I don't know what specific video you talking about, but because I've had more than one of them go viral.
I think it was I forget.
But I know
it was
I got
recently,
one
though.
with 2 white officers. They bought bottles from me. And then I got one at Riverside with a black officer. He bought a bottle from me.
2 white ones.
And then I got one that Indy on the Mat posted. That one they didn't buy.
That's the one I saw. From me. Yeah. It was that one. It was that one.
Yep. They didn't buy one.
He was like, "Hey man, I got this air freshener." Da, da, da. That's what's up though. That they, what I mean. You out networking, bro. Like I said, determined.
Just being I just want to show people it don't matter what you did in life, no matter where you come from. It's about how you present yourself right here and right now that people really look at, So if you want to change, be that change.
That's love, man.
That you don't see.
Shit, I done learned a lot about you, shit. I know you been having an air freshener and shit. You trashing basketball. What else?
Man, get that. What they say, man. You don't hoop for real. I can't. I'm gonna take it out. Everything you saying, get somebody so I can take it out on them.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. Yeah, I was the football player.
Yeah, I can tell, and I ain't got nothing coming for the football.
I was the football player, but that basketball, you count me out.
They ruined football for me. I played football in 8th grade, and the coach made me a linebacker.
Oh man.
Worst experience of my life. Talk about just go around them. You smaller than them.
You smaller than them.
Man, I ate dirt every time they said. Like,
that's exactly what you go to.
Talk about go around them. I don't even get to take a step around. He flat, Donkey Kong.
Take off, nigga.
Man, we played them kids from Avon, them corn-fed white boys, bro.
Oh yeah, them some big motherfuckers.
Man, I quit second half, bro. Forget that, man.
Man, tell everybody where they can find you at, man. Shit, it's somebody that's watching this that never heard about you.
Put me in Google. Like I tell everybody, like you Google your favorite celebrity. If you Google Stunta Boy, STUNTA, not 2 N's. NTA, STUNTABOY in Google, Stunta Boy. Everything about me will pop up, man. My YouTube, my Instagram, all my socials. You get what I'm saying? That's what Google's for, man. I feel like when it comes to local artists, people act retarded. No bars intended. You send them a flyer. they text you back, where's the address? And the address smack in bold
Right there on
at the bottom of the flyer.
That's crazy.
But you somehow find out where these celebrities is having private parties at 2 in the morning on a Thursday.
You got a new song
When your kids got school.
Don't you got a new song dropping with Georgiana?
Nah, I don't.
You sure?
I'm positive.
They said you and her got a new song coming out.
They lied.
You don't like Georgiana?
I love her. I love her, man. I'm not with the. I think that people.
Wait a minute.
Like Georgiana ain't.
They said Stunta Boy.
Yeah, Georgiana ain't never reached out to me, or Camp ain't reached out to me, and we do two different types of music. So I don't see why we would do a song together. But if you talking about young Chris, Caleb from Ian, Jalen Music, Kiwi, you know, if one of them hit me up trying to do a song, come on with it, man. You know. Yeah, y'all gotta tap in, man. Real movement.
Okay, I'm gonna
here.
just leave that there, cause I thought somebody said you and Georgiana had a song dropping, and I'm gonna just leave it there.
I don't know what that song would be called,
Where can
man. Savor? I don't.
Hey,
I don't know, man.
where can they get that air freshener at, man?
Man, you can find me outside in the street like a homeless
What
man.
you say? All they gotta do is just just hit the DM and you'll meet them.
I pull up on them, man, and just put it in my hand, Dirty Dan.
And you selling cars too. Tell them they come get a car too.
I
Right?
sell cars, man. I sell life insurance, man. If you need some life insurance with Nasby, shout out Nasby, man.
Okay.
I got a clothing brand, Influencers Faith and Fashion. I got a nonprofit. I train the kids, man. I got my author, producer, engineer, graphic designer, videographer. There's several ways you can support Stunta Boy, man. And I do everything professionally. Everything I name for, I get paid for. So, tap in with your dog.
Hey, man, y'all heard it here first on iCreate Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Haney, a.k.a. Mr. HOD himself. Thank you, and we appreciate you for rocking with iCreate Podcast. Make sure you get some of that air freshener. He got it right there. DM him now, right now. Day 365 of Stunta Boy giving me the one he said called Holy Water that'll get me into heaven. I tried it.
And I was just about to tell y'all, Mikey about to be the first one to buy it today.
Hey man, we got it.
He hopped on the trend before.
I hopped on that trend for he tried to sell it to me. Day 365.
Here, nigga, here.
I appreciate it. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right? I got y'all see that? Yeah, Holy Water. Yeah, get you some. Yeah, I got it. Hey man, we out of here. Peace.